which Luigi comes back.
Yeah. So here we go. Both competitors are ready to go here. Both of these players have been to hell and back with their previous set. Kiyarash getting a 3-2 victory on Justice. Ludo getting a 3-2 victory on Larry. They're both of those literally last hit scenarios, nail biter sets, and now they have to do it one more time to qualify for the finals. Let's get into it. Mario versus Luigi.
Battle of Chris Pratt versus Charlie Day. We getting ready to get things started here on Town and City. Very early kills off the sides. And very early kill potential available for good edge guards too. So those low recoveries for Kiyarash might matter big, but misses the falling up air. Still gets the jab at least to keep it going, but that could have been a lot of damage.
Okay. I dig the Kiyarash is kind of like... I feel like Ludo wants to play a little bit more aggressive, try to pick up the pace, but Kiyarash is definitely trying to play at a slightly slower pace, waiting for Ludo to make the aggressive option so that he can get a punish. Getting the grab into the super jump punch finisher, the classic try and true. And now Mario's at that prime percent where if Ludo gets a grab, or I'm sorry, if Kiyarash gets a grab on Ludo, that's good. That could potentially lead to a very significant amount of damage or even a death, especially now at 21.
Kiyarash is playing it well too. It's like, okay, you gotta approach me. Come here to center stage as I zone you out and keep you away. We were talking about how you couldn't use those fireballs in the mid-mid matchup earlier, but against someone like Mario, where you can like condition him to jump pretty easily, you can find yourself some of those back airs, maybe a short hop zero to back him off, but just getting poked away with the forward smash. And Kiyarash is playing super well right now with this lead.
Okay, he gets the back throw, gonna slam him down on the ground, throws out the plunger, forcing, and this is what Kiyarash has to do against Mario because Mario doesn't have the most spectacular recovery, so it's up to Kiyarash to like go off there and like, even if he's not gonna commit to anything, at least put a lot of pressure on him. Like the Zair, not very high committal for him to do, and also puts a lot of pressure on Ludo to try to like either go for an air dodge or an early double jump to avoid spamming that down tilt. My man's trying to poke, trying to scuff his shoes a bit, but there we go. Ludo comes in, reverse up smash, and gets the stock. And let's see how much damage he put on the board here.
And you know what? Almost getting that for especially for a 2. That was actually pretty close with these down tilts. Good way to keep away. Short fair, just right in his face, just throwing hands with his brother. But down B on that cross up, even with good DI, you probably weren't living that one right there. So that is Kiyarash taking another lead. Excellently placing Ludo back at center stage again and again. He's preventing Ludo from doing exactly what he just tried to find that short hop up here to close the stock out.
Trying to like poke around the shield a bit, crossing him up with the back airs. Wanted to go for that. That was a good tech from Kiyarash because that's the classic where if you don't tech in place, it's going to be a free jab lock into an F smash coming from Ludo. Ooh, good shield.
Yeah, good evasive this. Oh, short hop up airs are actually getting good mark, just barely missing that back air. Tried to punish him so hard on shield with that super jump punch. Gets the reversal cape though, but the instant reaction from Kiyarash actually nets to nothing because he traded with him a bunch off stage, Austin.
That's going to be a tool that's insanely useful for Ludo. Just going for the cape off stage to just mess with that side B recovery. Very strong option for Ludo to do against him because he's gonna have to keep doing stuff like that in order to try to like bring this back. He has to go for a power play just like that to bring this back from the depths because he doesn't have like a zero death combo throw. He's got to play almost honest, if you will, if that's the correct word I should be putting out there for him.
Ludo, hey, to Kiyarash is absolutely nothing to do with honest. This man tried to go close it out with a misfire read off the top. And Ludo definitely needs to remove that honesty immediately. Find one of those short hop up airs, maybe get a kill off the side. But you see, he's just looking for that one opening. Like, please, let me find an opening. Maybe with the fireball right now. But up smash out of shield like we were seeing out of Kiyarash. We'll close it at this point. Oh, wait! Didn't get a big punish right there. Somehow walking away, but doesn't walk away from that one. Boot straight to the face. Tim's on deck. The Timberlands into shiny shoes. I don't care. The penny loafers put her straight to the face. That's going to close it out.
Got him the shoes. One thing I noticed about the costumes, like they're literally wearing the same costume, just like the green shirt and the red shirt. I find that kind of. I actually didn't even realize that they play like very similar costumes. Yeah, right. Yeah, they got the blue shirts. I mean, they're really brothers. But yeah, like you saw Kiyarash coming in. Very clutch. If you had to ask me what character wins this matchup between Luigi and Mario, I would 100% say Luigi, based purely on the fact that he's got the grab combos going for him. And also off stage, I think Luigi has a better game plan for both when he's in advantage and disadvantage. He just has the better vertical recovery. He has the better options for being able to kind of stuff out Mario's recovery with either the plunger, jumping off there with forward airs. Anything to do, he's got a higher double jump. His like up B goes forever vertically, can easily auto snap. But Mario does got that cape, so we'll see if he can make something go, you know, some magic work. He heard us talk about the costumes. He doesn't want to match up with them anymore. Going back to the try and true red. Here we go. Let's get it.
Absolutely switching things up here to small battlefield. This could be pretty good in terms of combos. And he's, oh my goodness, a hard call there with the forward smash. Do you make this back here? I think he sniped the jump, and he did there, Austies. So only 15% there on the first stock, dominating very good here in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of opener that you want for a game 2, if you just, like, lost that first one, because that was insane. Easily ate the double jump with the up smash, and then, like, even though Luigi does have a good vertical recovery, he does have to get to, like, the ledge a little bit so he can get the vertical going, you know? So he needs a little bit of horizontal help from the double jump.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, the perfectly timed double jump stall there with the cape. You're talking about off stage, but it actually worked on stage too. Dash Jack gonna push him back away. The Kiyarash kind of struggling a little bit to find the openers here. He's getting a few here and there, but those fireballs are not forcing Ludo to stay in shield the way he's hoping, and he's consistently getting around it.
Oh my god, he's so hungry for the grab, and I think Ludo's insanely aware of what he wants. Yeah, dude, like seriously. Because he's at that percent where if he lands that grab, Mario's dead. Like that's gonna be, you know, into the combo, into the super jump punch off the top, very easily at that prime percent. So, like, he knows the win condition and he's playing around it.
Absolutely. So speaking of a great win condition right there, consistently getting people on landings with that down B, but at 119, up smash for both of them. This is pretty much a kill window for both. That's why neither one of them is committing to short hop aerials whatsoever. Using the fireball to find the opening there, though. Ludo is doing an incredible job here in game 2 and consistently finding his way in on Kiyarash where he couldn't before.
Good tech to get back onto the stage. We saw the Nair challenge coming out from Ludo. Gets the Trump into a back air. Has a 3-stock to 1-stock lead. And is sitting insanely pretty. Who knew maybe the small battlefield was just the change of pace that he needed. Because having those 2 platforms, oh my god, he's in his head. Gets the roll in.
Doesn't even get the kill off the top with down B either. So he's just keeping it going here. And this is a stair. Oh, wait, almost catching him with the down air. Kiyarash just missing out still and gets covered by the fireball. Dash attack. Still not enough yet. Kiyarash can't catch a break.
Ludo is surviving. Goes for the wall jump, tries to go out for a high recovery, gets caught by the up smash on the right side, right behind him. And now this could be a start for Kiyarash. All he needs is one grab, and he could potentially even this out. But
even just that right there, short hop fair going straight to 49. Unfortunately for him, we couldn't get too much more out of that, but keeping this pressure up. He's still a full stock behind, but it looks like the energy's changing a little bit. Granted though, Ludo's been amazing at these ledge traps as we see him try to go for the dash attack and reads the roll in. He's not gonna kill just yet, but it's looking like it's getting pretty close to Ludo walking away with this game.
I almost feel like a fool because I was talking about how Luigi has the better recovery, but like in forms of ledge trapping, it's not Mario that's the advantage, it's Ludo that's actually doing it off. Again, another Trump back here. He's like conditioning him this entire game to hold onto that ledge a little bit longer so he can catch him with those Trumps, man. Like amazing. That's literally ledge trapping 101. You saw the way Ludo was just chilling on the stage, trying to read if he's gonna roll on, trying to get the timing down, you know, making him second guess himself because he's been inside of his head so much on the ledge traps that it forced him to try to think a little bit before committing to an immediate option. And the second he went for that thinking and tried to patient and try to figure out how he's gonna get on the stage, bam, a Trump comes his way. Very smart conditioning coming out from Ludo.
100%. You said it perfectly there. He had just did dash attack, and then after the dash attack, he went for the roll read. So what does that do? That makes you scared to buffer roll on, so you don't get, and you don't want to get caught. So what happens after that? You go straight to ledge, instantly snapped off by that ledge Trump. You set textbook exactly how you broke it down, taking him out with that back air. And that was from an earlier one too. He got him off guard with it before, and sometimes you get wary of that. Still got caught.
It's literally the back and forth. Like, there were so many times he had him on the ledge. So, like, there's ample opportunity to keep mixing up how he's going to do it. But here we go. Smashville. Give me that center platform. Ludo wants a little smaller stage. be able to try to make it a little bit more scary for Ludo to approach on this small stage. Because the second he gets that grab, it's going to just spell disaster for him. So much damage coming his way. Only that center platform to help him a little bit.
Yeah, now even though Kiyarash gets greater options in terms of getting in quicker and getting those combos, this does also help out Ludo because this is the shortest distance he's got to cover to get those ledge traps, which we were just talking about a second ago. Is exactly how he dominated that second game. But right now, getting the pressure up here on the center platform and forcing him back off stage, things are looking a bit better here for Kiyarash already to start things off.
I like that he keeps going for the down tilt. So those haven't really quite landed yet because he's just using them as a way to force Ludo to pick a ledge option quickly. But it's so short lasting that he can easily just move on from it. It's not a huge commitment. So I respect him for going for the down tilts, you know?
Yeah, it's just a good check tool on both sides too, because you got down tilt that goes into throws, and then on Ludo's side, you can convert that into a back air at the proper percents, which we're pretty much near right now as he tries to find one of these back airs at ledge. Big whiff for the dash attack that's going to put him off stage and see if he can capitalize, trying to read the jump, and that down B was on the perfect time to get him out of that.
Yeah, and then he was able to recover just in time with the up B. Another Luigi Cyclone, another down B. That's going to be the first stock going in Kiyarash's favor. Again, that tool is so good for people that want to push a button, essentially. That move is for people that push buttons. That's literally what that move's entire purpose is for.
Yeah, it was set up for it too, using that down tilt, but also the perfect anti-air, and pretty much everybody's book is an invincible up smash or something that has some good range, like that up smash right there from Mario. And back to even. Granted though, you start throwing those fireballs out, don't try to commit, go anywhere near Ludo, near Kiyarash right now.
They're chilling on the ledge here. Good call out, calling out the ledge jump with the back here. Not too committal either. I like the option coverage from that too, because if he didn't go for the ledge jump, he could easily fast fall into another option with that back air.
Exactly, and as you're seeing, he's getting stuck by the ledge over here. Those plungers have just been so good to constantly force Ludo to jump early, and that great ledge trapping we saw from Ludo in the last game is actually starting to switch things up. It seems like Kiyarash is starting to wake up a little bit here. Gets the short hop fair. Can he close up the stock, trying to read maybe a roll, but he doesn't. These double dash cancel F tilts actually get Ludo back in.
Oh, there we go. Up smash, scoops him up, gets the stock. Kiyarash finds himself with a lead.
Yeah, let's see if this lead can go much further. Finds the falling up air, and he downed the invincible down B at the right time, showing that that was just out of range. That was very smart. If anything, go for it regardless so you can possibly get out of it.
It's like literally that was a 50-50 coin flip. It's like, are you gonna air dodge or are you gonna challenge with Luigi Cyclone? Because if he challenged Luigi Cyclone like he did and Ludo opted not to go for the forward air and fade away instead, he could punish that with an F smash. So that was 100% 50-50 situation.
Absolutely. It's all about knowing that makes up at that spot too. Knowing that that can happen at that point is so scary. But let's see right here as Kiyarash continuously just pushing out these plungers, 106% on deck, but he gets anti-aired by the up smash. We've seen it from Ludo all night. Kiyarash cannot be comfortable here unless he finds one good read like that. Maybe actually going for the throw instead for down throw back here. Maybe a DI check, assuming he was going to get back thrown instead, and he held in and allowed it to be easier to confirm into back air.
Man said bang bang as he's going to move on into game 4 with a 2-1 lead. 1 game away from qualifying for the finals. You know, he's sitting very pretty. Kiyarash has been grinding for so long to get to this moment. Made it all the way starting off the bracket in winner's side, losing to Moxie in a very close, incredibly close 3-2 loss at the start of our block, and then moving on through the loser side of the bracket, fighting off against Justice. That match, I'll never forget that match if I ever, like, in my entire life. Ajax, the friggin' Kiyarash versus Justice set, Luigi versus Min, that was taking forever. I mean, I can only imagine the mental fortitude that Kiyarash had to do in order to make it this far, and now he is 1 game away from being able to qualify and prove himself in the finals. But can he pull it off, or is Ludo gonna bring this back? I mean, if history has told us, I think this is going to be a game 5 situation. We've seen it's either a 3-0 or a game 5. You know, there's no in betweens.
Right now, Kiyarash said it's my turn. Mom said it's my turn to have a lead in the set. Up 2-1 in here with the Luigi versus Mario matchup. He did such a good job of getting around the ledge traps in the last game, and now he's been answering back here in this one, also avoiding getting punished on any whiffs. Ludo has been incredible, though, on making the adjustments throughout the whole night, but he gets hit by back air. He's getting grabbed a lot more, Osti, and he's having a bit of a hard time finding those openings that work so well for him in game 1.
But Ludo's still in this fight, I think, because right there, for instance, there's a time when Kiyarash went for 2 jabs, and then it looked like he was going to go for a grab because he was that prime percent to get a kill off of a throw. But Ludo challenged that, like that third hit mix-up with his own jabs, so just kind of mashing out that A button to prevent Kiyarash from landing that grab. Because look at him, the way he's moving, he wants a grab, dude. The fireball also leads into it, catches the spot dodge, gets the back throw on the edge of the stage. First stock going to Kiyarash.
That back throw is just so brutal. Oh my god, catching him swinging with that nair. I know you're going to swing, boy. Let's see if he gets the trade with the nair here. Backs off immediately, though. That was very smart, because if you trade on that coin on the way up, that single hit coin, you just plummet. And getting the falling back here. Wait a minute, Osti. Wait a minute. Ludo is starting to wake up a bit here.
Okay, gets caught by the side B. Still hanging in there. Look at him. I saw that plunger. You ain't slick. You want that big combo? I mean, that's literally... Luigi's only want one thing. It's disgusting, man. I cannot believe it. They just want that grab, dude.
100%. Oh, gets the reversal, trying to get the forward air into that single hit coin we were talking about. Forcing the jump, almost smacking him with the forward air right there. Kiyarash is keeping him stuck at the ledge pretty well. After Ludo had a few big openers, he hasn't been able to close out this first stock yet.
He needs to get something to work now because he is... Oh, that super jump punch. Big punish coming out. I mean, that was a mix-up, right? Because after he did the super jump punch, he had the ability to either go for the platform or fastball through the ledge. And it was up for Ludo to react accordingly, because if he went to the bottom like he did and he opted to land on the platform instead, he still would have got a punish, but I don't think it would have been a kill like that. Like, he had the ability to charge up his up smash a little bit, so very crucial for him. Mix up with the up throw, try to get a follow-up on that, but Ludo's going to stuff out that not true combo with the Luigi Cyclone. You got to make sure your combos are true, or you're trying to bait out that Luigi Cyclone.
Yeah, we saw
like that.
I mean,
like that. Exactly like that. That's what I'm talking about.
100%. The first time he went for it, he messed up. Second time, he goes for it, gets true combo. That time, reading it, though, and getting the hit. And Ludo stealing away this lead, looking for maybe a high recovery, trying to catch a down tilt to combo himself, and reading the tech in, Osti. Ludo looking like he's trying to bring this to a game 5.
Oh, my God. Gets the parry. Another... This is very close. Ludo coming in, literally just one stock away from bringing it to the final game. Let's see if he can pull it off. 75% on Kiyarash. They're playing the safe game. There's no way Ludo's going to approach. Not only does Ludo have a percentage lead, he doesn't want to get grabbed.
100%.
He's got 3 platforms to dance around. There's no reason for him to be approaching him like this on the ground.
Absolutely. Platform camp until there's way too much rage on Luigi to make it matter. But once you find those quick openers, he floods him away, tries to get the hit with the nair to push him too deep. And now, oh wait, Kiyarash, he's still in a position where he could take this, put himself in the qualifying spot, but he has to find the big hit where it matters, and he's not finding it. Ludo is the one to continue to do it.
Okay, get off me move. Luigi's Cyclone's coming in. I think Ludo's playing a little bit too hungry for this. He's risking a lot to get this kill when he doesn't really have to be playing like that. But now he's at that percent where the grab's not going to do as much, so now he has a little bit more range to play around that shield. Trying to mix him up. Almost got a shield poke with that back air. That shield looking pretty much like a Skittle at some point. 157%. This... Oh no! A combustion! Right there? Are you serious? He had the advantage!
The misfires always showing up at the right time. Almost had the roll read, but up throw's not going to do it just yet. At 165, tries to read the air dodge down with the down air, but he doesn't get the hit still. One back air will absolutely do it. You talked about the shield post. Trying to get the shield pressure down on up B. He misses out on the coin, and then he gets hit by the up air. And because of that big whiff, Ludo gets to breathe a sigh of relief as Kiyarash, even with the misfire, still doesn't get the game as we move into a game number 5.
And that was the same thing as the previous stock, right? Where he went for the super jump punch, it whiffed, and now he had the 50-50 of do I land on the platform or the bottom of the stage. This time opting to go for the platform, but even though Ludo was at the bottom, he could easily just go for an up air like he did, a quick option, because he was at such a high percent that he could just get a kill off that. There was no need to get a charge up smash, so the 50-50 mix-up was not even necessary in that point. You could just react.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just, again, it's still so hilarious to me that Luigi's always find the misfires exactly when they need it. Like, every single time.
Point blank?
Every single time they find that misfire, once they need it, it's not a one in whatever chance, it is a guarantee. And now we get to see a game number 5, the Mario Bros fighting it out to move on to get that qualifying spot here at the NA West Championships to move into the final championships of the Smash World Tour and also try to get a piece of that $5,000 pot. This is so stressful. The future is now, or does it come to a close as we see Kiyarash stressed out with Ludo on the other side waiting to possibly take another big W here like we saw him do earlier today.
This is something that you can easily do, right? Like, let's look at it, right? You're up 2-1, you lost a very close game, and now all of a sudden you have to play one more to try to qualify for something insanely important. Why not, instead of let him run with that fire, just wait a little bit. Wait a sec, catch your composure, let that fire die out just a little bit from Ludo, and try to get back into this with new resolve. You do have, Kiyarash has the stage advantage now. He opted to go for Town and City. This is going to be a big, wide open stage for him. Granted, there's not much difference between the stages that Mario and Luigi like. They both get a lot of beneficials from this, but this wide open stage allows Kiyarash to be able to just kind of move around wherever he likes. He tried it with Smashville previously, but this time opting to go for like the bigger stages. Eventually, this stage will turn into Final Destination, which Luigi loves. Luigi loves the FD format because there's no platforms to camp. You can't avoid the grab, the inevitable grab. It's going to happen. You have to play this ground game against him.
Yeah, there's nowhere for Mario to run to like you were just talking about with those platforms. In the combo extensions, we saw a lot of really good combo extensions, but also some really good baits on those platforms too that came in from Ludo. So having something like this here works out, and especially with the couple different routes where you could take on your recovery like those high platforms to avoid the plunger pressure. But there is no slow pace going on between these two. Reads the tech roll in. Do you cover him with the camp? Tried to go super deep, but Ludo goes so deep with his game plan that he actually ends up SDing. So what was almost a great stock leads to Kiyarash lead.
That could be the key moment in the deciding of this set. Just going that deep that you just kind of forget how close you are to the ledge actually. Like, this could be huge for Kiyarash. It's up to Ludo to try to clean up the mess that he's made as fast as possible.
Absolutely, and right now he needs to capitalize on it. Ludo's still not playing like he's scared at all. Oh, luckily he didn't use his jump there. That would have been a trade on the jump, and that would have been a huge deficit that we've been staring at. Looking for a back air, maybe. Up smash though, baits the back air out of Kiyarash instead, and only taking 48% Osti, so still very doable.
Okay, here we go. Mario, if there's one thing Mario's good at is he's comboing off those platforms. You get that one up air, you start pushing them upwards, and he can make it turn into a bunch of damage. Luigi Cyclone's gonna leave him insanely vulnerable for all the up airs, just like I said. Another thing with that up air is Mario gets a lot of mobility off of it too, so even though he clanked with the Luigi Cyclone, he was able to move away before the rest of the swings were able to hurt him and able to get a punish right afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he had the roll red, but Kiyarash pulled the trigger so late. It's like when you have the right read, and then your opponent messes up. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Dude. You're making me look foolish out here.
I was trying to look like a god. Right now, he's trying to look like the future. Kiyarash looking for this down throw to down B possibly. As you can see, he's trying to condition Ludo. But Ludo not going to... Actually, he goes for the roll read, but instead gets scooped out of existence. Ludo putting his hand on his head, trying to keep his composure, but you can only stay calm for so long when you're in a deficit like this.
There's a lot on the line here. So, like, these mistakes coming out from Ludo are costing him gravely. The first one going off a little bit too deep. The second one opting to approach Kiyarash on that platform when it's very clear that he was going to go for a shield grab and get an easy back throw kill. And now, you know, he's now on his final stock. This is scary. It's still possible, but you can't be affording to make these mistakes if you want to try to make it to the championship bracket. 141% on Kiyarash. Super far away. He's going to be able to make this recovery. Save this double jump just in the nick of time. Went super deep with that down air. Gets punished by the Luigi Cyclone. This is close.
And you can see he's got the confidence right now. That's a very risky thing to do by going off stage like that for that nair. You could get traded out like we mentioned before with that up B. Here he just needs one up smash, a one good jump read again. He's flooding him away. Does he get the call? Looks for the roll read up smash, but the aggressive down B, avoiding getting punished. Kiyarash holding on just a little bit longer here to the second stock.
And now the time is ticking. The time is not in Ludo's favor, because if he tries to sit on those platforms and avoid the grab, they're eventually going to go away just like that. And now it's going to become even more stressful for him. He has to take out this stock immediately if he wants a fighting chance. But hold on a second. The Luigi Cyclone off of the down throw gets the grab. Closes it out with a 2-stock. Kiyarash is your 6th and final qualifier for the Smash World Tour Finals happening later this year. And look at him. He is so happy. You can see it in his eyes that he brought it back. Took out that Game 5 stressful situation and moves on into the bracket. Top